Hi there, everyone. It's Miss McLeod here with a short lesson on how to play the open strings of your ukulele. So far, we've been playing chords, and we will continue to use chords, but we are also going to learn how to play different melodies on your ukulele too without playing a chord, like this. So we need to learn the names of these open strings so we know how to read the music or write it down. On your ukulele, you have 4 strings. You have, if you're sitting in the proper playing position, your head of your instrument is facing the big screen in my room, and the body of your instrument is facing the sink in my room. So if you're sitting that way, then the string on the top is our highest, one of our higher sounding strings, and that string is called G. Here it is. So this one closest to the ceiling. The one next to it is called the C string. It's the lowest sounding string on your instrument. Next is E, and the one closest to the floor is the A string. Now, if we took a snapshot of just the top of your fretboard, this is what it would look like here. All right, so the string on the far left is called G. The string next to it is called C. The next one is called E, and the next one is called A, the highest sounding string. Now, if we were to read this on a musical staff, this is how it would look. Here's G, here's C, here's E, and here's A. All right. So you may recall learning about the names of the notes in the treble clef, which are every good boy deserves fudge. So the bottom line is called E, as in every, and then the second line of that treble staff is every good, so that's G. So that's why that note is called G. Now you might notice there's another G that's really, really low, and these notes are both Gs, but some people play a ukulele that has a G that is tuned really low instead of high, and so that's why there are 2 here. But the ukulele that we play has the higher G, so that's why there's 2 written, and we use the one that's kind of more gray. C is the next string. It's just below the staff. And the A is on the second space. So in my hand staff, we use the word face to remember those notes, F-A-C-E. So that is why the second space is called A. So this is also inside of your folder. Your folder is like this. You've seen it already many times. Inside your folder is a little package that says parts of the ukulele. And if you turn to page 2 in there, page 2 also has the same diagram. All right. What I'd like you guys to do today is to actually go to page 3. And this is what page 3 looks like here. This is where these are all songs that use your open strings. So our first one that we see here, this song number 1, this is also on page 3, right here. It might look something different at the top, but it's the same song. We can look at the names of these notes. It's a space note, so we're going to go F, A. So that is an A that you see here, and actually A's are throughout the whole song. So if you know that, and you also remember, or you check your diagram that shows where is A, the A is closest to the floor. So I know that for this song, I'm going to play all A's like this. A. I'm holding those beats for 2 beats when they need to be. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I can do all the same for all these different songs. I see my second song is on the bottom line of the staff, so that's E. So I'm using my E string there instead. So I'd like to challenge you guys to play the songs on page 3 inside your package in your folder. And again, if you come across notes that look like this, you know that's G, right? And you're playing the G that we have on our ukulele, which is the higher sounding G, the one that's kind of faded, okay? So you can practice those. Now, if you're feeling really ambitious, then you can also move along to learn some of the other notes on the scale. On page 5, and you'll see that it kind of switches around a little bit more. There's some variety instead of playing a song with just one note the whole time. that will show you just be a little bit more challenging. So you can try that as well. The other thing I'd like to show you is, again, this is also on page 6 in your package. And I'm just going to move down my lesson here. So I show you. So on page 6, if you're feeling like you can handle page 3 and page 5 in your duotang, or in your package, sorry, in your folder, then you can learn what is called the pentatonic scale. A pentatonic, penta means 5, like pentagon, and tonic means sound. So a pentatonic scale is a scale with 5 notes, actually. They are C, D, E, G, A, and then another C again. C is the same as the beginning. So it looks like there's 6 notes here, but there's really just 5 because one is repeated. For that, you're going to notice that some of the notes are open strings, like C is one of our open strings. E is one of our open strings. A is one of our open strings. And actually, G is one of our open strings too. But there's more than one way to play G. So there is a diagram here that shows you where to put your fingers to play some of these notes that we haven't talked about. So the note D is going to use our second finger on the C string, like this. That's the note D, okay? And another note that is here with a finger is going to be our third finger on the E string. It sounds like this. And that sounds just like open G. They're just 2 ways of playing the same thing. So I'll just show you. So here's the G with a finger. And here's G with an open string. The last note that you see here is high C. And high C is going to be played with the third finger on the A string, like this, probably right on your red dot. And you're going to play it, and it'll make a really high sound. And that's because it's quite high on the staff. So this is what your pentatonic scale would sound like. I'm just going to leave my highlighter right here. Actually, I'll just turn that off so it's not confusing. All right, so it sounds like this. C, D, E, G, A, I, C. Now I'm going to play it backwards. I, C, A, G, E, D, C. So that's another scale you can practice. And when you're doing that, that will help you play any song that's on page 6 in your book or in your folder. All right. It'll use some of those notes that are highlighted in that section of learning how to play the pentatonic scale. So today you can work independently. Check out this video again. I will post it. I'm going to try to post it on your hub if you need to see it again, or you can ask your teacher to play it again. But good luck, and I can't wait to hear what you come up with. Bye, everybody.